Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Creeper World 2. Uh, excuse me. Initially, when I started, I said that videos were kind of short because the levels were small, and tutorially, they are becoming more complex. And so, as you can see with the playtimes, they are getting somewhat longer. So that is the time in game with pausing. The videos have been a little longer than that, but now we are moving on to Purpose, which is another obliteration mission. Consortium. Humans, your presence on this world will not be tolerated. How did you get here? Answer us now and we may allow you a moment to prepare for your destruction. Joven. We don't answer to you or your consortium. Consortium. No matter. You will not survive. Oh, that's not Io. That's him starting to say long. Joven. Cut them off, Lieutenant. Hail. Gladly, Commander. Liberation ship communication ended. Joven, what's on the scanners, Varro? Are there any stasis capsules? Hale, I don't detect any capsules. It doesn't look like we have rifted to another It does look like we have rifted to another research world, and the situation doesn't look favorable. The Styglek presence on this world is formidable. Multiple emitters, a host of drones, high-end gravitational distortions, and most likely phantoms too. As if that's not enough, the amount of creeper here is truly off the scales. Dax, there is creeper in the terrain all around us. We need to move. Start the mission, pause it just so that I can do that. Grab the ship, start it moving, unpause it. Dig there as well. Now I have to hope that these are strong enough to deal with this many of these things coming in, and it doesn't really look like they are. I don't have enough defenses. The missile launcher was a bad idea. All right, so let's try this again. Oh, okay. So, pause it. 3. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Unpause it. Get moving. Okay. So I do think that not getting the cube is a good idea. Apparently Hold on, let's check that while I'm in movement. Launchers are 50 cannons. Yeah, so I needed 2 cannons instead of, or more cannons instead of what I did. Okay, now that I'm where I can do this, let's go 3 there. Grab this and that. And then while they're both on, go reactor, dig, weapons, cannon, continue, systems, reactor, dig, reactor. Don't want that one to be a reactor because I need to dig there. Reactor. Pause it. I said pause it. Alright. Cannon. We'll go one more cannon. Or blaster, I suppose. I keep calling them cannons. Do that. Come up here and over. Then come, well, hold on a second. Let's do one dig at a time, since I am now at a bit of a deficit because of the cannon build. Okay. Reactor, and because of the cutting, apparently, which I shouldn't have cut under like that. That wasted that space. Oh well. So now I'm at a deficit again. Do that. And I am going to need to defend against phantoms, so I just have to be ready to do that. Okay. Cut there. Actually, you know what? Once again, that doesn't make sense if I'm just going to cut that, because I need more space to build reactors. Reactor. Pause. Cancel. Move a cannon up and up and up. Granted, that's going to increase the energy usage in attacking, but I'm okay with that. So deficit right now is just 1 or 2. That's not terrible. I can keep building here. because it's almost gone. As soon as it is, I can start building some phantom coils. Alright, deficit's gone, weapons. Let's go phantom coil there and there. And I can keep building reactors here. We'll stretch this way. Okay, weapons, let's go with another couple blasters. I say a couple, I'm going to build one at a time. Alright, so here I want to come up here and over. Keep going with reactors. Reactor. Build another blaster. Because I need to start cutting this myself so that as that shows up, I've got it contained. Okay. Reactor. Reactor. Okay. Now how much can I do here? If I come up there, nothing. If I come up here, I get that full span. But if I come up here, I get that. And then I can come up here and get that. And then here for that. Okay. So let's go with that. Back into a deficit. Alright, so now I've got those incoming. Let's add him in to be able to fire against that. Add blaster in there. Dig that out. Dig this down and over. Okay, systems, more reactors. The digging's a bit of an issue, unfortunately, but I am able to deal with the robots now, so good. They were an issue last time that I wasn't dealing with very well. We'll move the phantom coil over to try to better defend against phantoms incoming. And I'm pretty sure that Creeper does not flow through corners. Good. Okay. More reactors. Oh my. That's a lot of phantoms. Oh. I don't know if I have enough. I don't. This isn't going to happen. Shoot. Okay, get down there and help. And while I'm at it, grab another blaster. And I just lost my phantom coil. Darn it all. So I needed more phantom coils farther over. I didn't think they'd spread that far. I misjudged where they started, unfortunately. Alright, so while I'm at it, let's keep rebuilding reactors up here. Phantoms are in another 25 seconds. I'm going to need another phantom coil before then. Weapons are doing what they can, which isn't a whole heck of a lot. Come on. Okay, so another reactor up there. And these guys are just going to have to do what they can. Okay. I may have to restart again after that phantom coil loss. Move him there, him there. Okay, so he's done. He can come. Oh, shoot. There's another set of phantoms. Come on. Land. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, so close. Okay. So that was successful. Good. Alright. We'll just put him there for now. Add more reactors. Get this guy in here. Yeah, so that phantom coil, or that misplacement of the phantom coil is going to hurt, and I'm not sure what that's going to end up doing. Oh, it hurt a little. Okay. Not too bad, though. Alright, so I survived that. I can keep reactors in play. Drop that guy down. Put a launcher there to deal with Creeper so that what the guys are dealing with isn't as severe. Move that down. Bring this back up. More reactors. So I'm not doing great on the optimization part of this. Let's put a phantom coil here just to be sure I get this thing covered well. So these two are enough to handle that without a problem, basically, which is good to know. Phantom coil's almost done. Those are having... Seems like there's more of those coming, but if it's anything like the first level where we saw them, they eventually come in just a steady stream. So, alright, keep going. Alright, so more coils, definitely working. Might want to spread them out a bit. I think that should be fine, though. Given, yeah, that'll cover what I need it to. Oops, should not have done it that way. That's fine. We'll keep going. And I haven't even started building upgrades yet. This is nuts. I'm just trying to keep my power consumption balanced for what I'm doing. Okay then. Loop there, and come this way. So more reactors. Still at a fairly hefty deficit, but now I've got missile launchers at work to help me out here. And that's a lost cannon. Got sloppy. Move that phantom coil down, which means I'll move that one up because now the angle will support it. Okay. Alright, so they've got a wall with them, so let's move these guys forward to help out here. There we go, now they can clear the wall a little better. And I don't have any ore, and I'm not seeing sources of ore, so I'm doing this entirely with energy this game, apparently. Which I can live with. Okay, keep moving down. I want a beacon. We'll see how the phantom coils do here. Alright, good. Move that guy down so that he's doing more. This guy as well. Okay. Okay, so they're surviving. That beacon's done. Good. So start dropping reactors again. 33 seconds to phantom. So I'm going to move him here, and him here, and hope that that covers where the phantoms are going. And unfortunately, when these start coming, it slows down the... Okay, so now I'm actually getting somewhere. I've got some advanced... Wait, nope. Let's dig in there, because that'll let me create some stuff. Dig that out to make that process as quick as possible. Weapons, put a nullifier there if I can get the build packets to it, and it doesn't look like I can. Keep building. Okay, he can move down. Move those. more incoming phantoms. But I think I've got phantoms covered this time. Yeah, phantoms are covered. I'm okay there. I'm wishing I could do more on this side, but right now there's just too much there. And I'm trying to move this way as well. So let's hear. I've got this. Wait, what? Where did this come from? Why is this here? Ah, crap it. Apparently it snuck by one of them while I was moving. That's not what I was hoping for. It does seem to be, yeah, so it did naturally dissipate though. So at least there's that. They will do that. Okay. So building tech, which is good. Do that to give myself more space. Let's see here, let's cut this out. And I can get a phantom coil across that, because I think the phantoms are coming from there. Oh, yeah, so phantoms are coming from there. So if I can put phantom coils in the line there, that'll give me all I need to deal with them. Move these guys up, but I need to leapfrog them so that... Okay, and then I've got up there done. So we go reactor, 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 cancel. And I am now getting some Teknites. Move a phantom coil there, a phantom coil there, and a phantom coil there. That should cover the angles that those are most likely to come from. And I can keep moving this way. Oh, come on guys, get in position. Move, move, move. Yeah, you can see that there's a little bit of slowdown. Oh shoot, come on, get there. Go, go. Ah, I do not want to have this work undone. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get this, since now it looks like it's safe to do so. We'll put in a tech dome and a tech dome again, just to get that going. Reactor here. All right. Hail, Dax, you won't believe this. The message on this holocube appeals to be from the Styglek. Joven, on screen, Varro. Thrade, greetings, human commander. I am Thrade of the Styglek. I am not of the Consortium. I, and some others like me, stand apart from our lost brothers. We wish to free our brothers from the influence of the Loki and return our race to its former nobility. For this reason, I will assist you through your current plight. Though I share no particular affinity for your kind, you have presented a unique opportunity for me to advance my cause. If within this holocube you will find instructions for calibrating your rift engines, you will once more be able to choose your destination. But human, you must not return to your colony prime. You have far more pressing matters to attend to. I've also provided you with coordinates of a world you must visit in all haste. On this world is one you call Aliana Abraxas. My brothers have her and have grown impatient in their quest to extract her knowledge. You must journey to this world without delay if you are to save her and prevent the Consortium from gaining her knowledge. You no doubt have many questions of me. Perhaps you even wonder if I am being truthful. You know this. The fates of your race and mine hang in the balance. Your greatest strength is to know what is right. Use this strength now. Joven. Varro, I'm going to scrub this planet while you make the modification to our rift engines. Prepare to rift to the target world as soon as I have cleared all creeper. Okay, so Aliana is apparently alive, but in the clutches of the Styglek, and now we have more motivation for Dax at least. All right, I'm going to cut those out, and those, nope, not that one, just because I'm going to work on getting as much real estate as I can. And I want to add a launcher here, just to make life a little easier. Reactor. Alright, so we're back to having a surplus. Tech domes. Put in another one. Okay. So I don't know. I think this is probably as far as I'm going to get without adding another weapon, because this is producing too quickly. And I am adding that as a weapon. I am still doing okay energy-wise. So we'll build a few more of those. We'll move these down to better support what's going on. And then I'm going to start the dig down to there. Eventually I will need a, so I'm going to bring this over and set that there, because that'll let me build that as a beacon to have extra range. So I've been building techs. I can increase packet speed and energy storage, which will both be useful because I do quite a bit of burst building in this game. In Creeper World 1, I didn't do a lot of burst building. Most of my building in Creeper World 1 was um, just string building. I'd build one thing after another. And so I wasn't terribly concerned about energy efficiency, or not energy efficiency, but energy storage in that to that extent. If I had dug straight down, I don't think it would have mattered. I could have gotten things done a little bit quicker, but okay. So we're building that, cutting those. This is getting built as well. I need to then start preparing to progress on that side, which as soon as this is done, I can, well, let's see here. How am I doing? I can add another couple launchers here to help me out, and then another blaster. But what I really need is to increase their range, which means I need more what do you call it? Tech. So, systems, beacon, corner. Okay. So that beacon's almost ready to be put in place. Because what I want to do is come down here. Okay. So let's grab... Got 9 seconds. So I'll wait for the next set of whatchamacallums. 3 phantoms, and then I'll move them after they're done. Okay, after they launch. Now I know that they've been targeted. I can do that. I'm going to move this guy down here. And these 2 as well to start doing that. Get this phantom in close. And then those 3 should be able to cover whatever comes out of there. Okay, do that and that to give myself more reactor space. Cancel that, finish that. And just cut down there. Okay. So here I've got more weapons. I can start splitting them. Some to handle what's coming from up, some to go down below. Okay, let's move this guy here. Systems, more reactors. More reactors. Let's put in a rift here so that I can add it down there when the time comes. Add a beacon here just to keep that going. Add some more tech domes. Tech-wise, I'm at 14, so one more and I can get attack speed, which will greatly benefit this side of the world. Okay. Speaking of... Nope, I can't move. Okay. So put a beacon there, and then I will be able to move. Okay. So that beacon's almost done. It's almost charged, I guess is a better way of putting that. Add a couple more reactors, because I am in a position where I'm going to see a deficit soon. Do that. Okay, so now let's start moving cannons out. Attacks, weapon range to increase when they can start shooting at things. Let's see here, do that, and then I can build a... Well, I don't want a beacon there, do I? I don't know. Right. That'll still cover that beacon. And give me better visibility over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, move this guy down here. I'm going to drop a rift down there as soon as I can. But for right now. Okay, come on, dudes. Okay, keep these moving. Yeah, my computer really doesn't like the drones, unfortunately. Seems to have some issues with dealing with their AI handling. Come on. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to build it there then. I don't care. Alright, drop you down, and you down, and you down. That's as far as you can get. Go move these up to deal with that. Put a beacon there. That'll work, because I also beacon range there. That'll do everything I need. Okay, so I'm at least at a semi-stable point. Can bring this down here. And once that's done, once he gets in place, I'll move this guy to weaken it more, hopefully anyway. All right. They should be able to hold it at bay. Yes, okay, dig that, and then dig this. Okay. All right, keep these guys moving. Got another hollow cube there as well. Keep these guys moving up top here. Alright. Thrade. Humans, the peril you face on this world is great. Beware the Consortium's ability to manipulate the Creeper. Yes. Thrade. The victory of your people over the Nexus threw the Consortium into a disarray. My brothers served the Loki, and were the Nexus ever to fall, their mission was to reconstruct the Nexus to reestablish contact with their Loki masters. Your mastery of the Creeper was not foreseen. Never before across a million galaxies had this been accomplished. The Consortium were cut off from the Loki and faced unprecedented circumstances. They decided that they too must understand the Creeper so that they could defeat your anti-Creeper. For without this understanding, you might discover their attempts to reconstruct a Nexus and destroy it along with them. My brethren have nearly perfected their control of the Creeper through many experiments on many worlds. They have somehow rendered this pool of Creeper frozen. Okay. So, okay, good. The Consortium is apparently able to, or somehow in league with the Loki. It sounds like they're actually more, like, enslaved to the Loki, might be a better way of putting it. The Loki have control over them to an extent, it sounds like, even though that control is willing, would be the impression that I've been given. Micro rift there. So it sounds like beacon there. And it's just the Consortium. It's not the full race itself, because Thrade's a portion of the race that isn't interested in following the Loki. And it's interesting because in the first Creeper world, the Plateus said that the Creeper was a kind of a degenerated form of the, what did they call it? A degenerated form of the, come on, brain. Oh, of the Loki. The Creeper, like, was the Loki rather than was created by the Loki or something like that. And I'm not quite sure how that would work. It didn't really go into detail, but it was kind of one of those interesting twist type points in the game where you're like, okay, so this thing, mindless thing that you've been fighting is actually almost a component of this other race. So these go away when, like, in timing. And it's either they go away in timing all the time or they'll go away in timing when they get low enough. And right now, given that they're not going away, it seems when they get low enough. But if they go away, that'll allow the building of... Oh, nope. Let's see if it gets any build packets through. Because if... No, it doesn't. Okay. So that's what I was hoping. So actually, let's build micro rifts all along there. Well, hold on. Disable that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then when that one builds, I can start the next one. So I'll just leapfrog those because I've got plenty of energy now. So just so that I can keep up with plenty of energy. Speaking of, let's give fire rate an increase and packet speed so that things are more likely to get where they need to. I haven't quite gotten rid of the phantoms yet, but I am at a point where this is controlled. So the Loki start using the creeper to either they become the creeper or they use it, I don't know what, to try to wipe out everything else on the planet because they're trying to bring about the great nothing is sort of the way it's explained. And that means wiping out all life as well. And in the process, we can use these to kind of reduce this now. That's available. That's kind of building. In the process, you've got the destruction of all these worlds, but Platius is from a race that is opposing the Creeper, but now you learn that the Styglek are a race that follow or opposed to the Loki, but now you learn that the Styglek are a race that have a component of them that are following the Loki. And I lost a missile launcher there. That's intriguing. I must have moved it too close to one of those corners that has stuff in it. The trouble is, I mean, it's nice that this is frozen really deep creeper. The problem is that the frozen really deep creeper is still hard to deal with as far as, you know, you still have to dig through it basically. So this guy's been chewing on that piece for a while. So the Styglek are an interesting addition to the story because if the Loki were just all about utter destruction, they wouldn't be using other races for anything. So the question kind of becomes whether the Loki enslaved the Styglek or the Styglek in error, or the Styglek like cousins to the Loki or that kind of thing. So it's not real clear what's going on in that regard. Can I get a nullifier there? I can now. Good. I can't get one there yet because of that. Okay. I can't. That'll work. I'll do that. Alright. Bring these in to just attack the deepest places. We'll keep these at bay by doing that, so everything's building pretty well. This is staying where it is, unfortunately, but that's fine. Those two are moving finally. So let's move this guy down to have an easier time of that. Once this is up, there we go. Now I can finally get a nullifier there, assuming they don't attack it. But I could move these guys down slowly, or in stages, to continue the assault. And then I can just leave cannons and stuff behind to kind of wipe out what's remaining. Okay, so at least that feels like progress now, because it hadn't before. And I'm not sure if this whole stage approach is going to be necessary, but... Okay, so these guys aren't doing anything. I'm going to send them here and here. They'll start chewing through this just to weaken it some. Alright, move these down because they're going to be better suited to that. And put these guys over here to help, because this is just destroying deep creepers, so the rocket launcher or the missile launchers are going to be my best bet there. Alright, so now I'm not terribly... Wow, this has taken forever. I'm not sure this was the great idea I was hoping it was. Okay, so that's good. I can move him up. These are just going to take their sweet time, destroying creeper in little packets, unfortunately. I can not upgrade, but I can upgrade move speed, which is going to be somewhat important. Packet speed, which is just generally important. Yeah, so they're just going to chew at that a little while this keeps going. Then that can start building a little more. Yeah, and then they'll chew at it some more, which reduces what's in there. Okay, you move there. You stop there. You move there. Okay, so they're done. Let's bring them down. Whoops, them down here as well. And then, because they'll do a better job of chewing through that as well. Oh, there's a bit of a puddle. So drop a beacon there. Build a blaster there, and we'll move the blaster over when the beacon's done. Systems, let's put in some tech domes. Just to... There we go. Now I'm pushing my... a little bit. Alright, get these guys moved forward. This guy down here. This guy down here. Come on. That guy can move up. That guy can probably go there. Nope, tech domes still aren't really getting pushed, so since I'm taking way too long, I'll just keep building lots of tech domes. Alright, so now I've got enough to keep the rifts building even when... Wait a second, they can send rockets through the rifts? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, that's cool. Okay, you guys move there to support. And I'm just going to open these. Well, hold on. Now that they're back, I'm not going to just open them. Go ahead, fellas. Move over there, start on the next one. Because I don't really care about energy stalling at this point. I should a little bit, given what's going on. But tax, let's you reactor efficiency, packet speed, because that'll give me more of what I'm after. Okay. And we'll take you guys, move you in there, because I can't really get more than what I've already got in there. So I might as well start working on the next set. Okay. Because this is draining that somewhat, which is pretty much what I'm after. Move him down because he's got longer range. This guy can come finish this off. And those are just taking forever to build, which is funny. But nothing's running out of ammo, so I'm not too worried about them taking forever to build. Especially since techs are still working. Okay, they're going to the other side because they're expecting that to be clean enough to allow for that. And right now it is. And the tech domes are almost done. And when they're done, I will stop having a deficit. So, move this guy up to there, this guy up to there. Okay, so they're not almost empty because of the deficit. They're almost empty because that's not done building yet. All right. Oh, I was not paying enough attention. I need another beacon to cover that section. So I will get that built. Okay. So the question really for me is just like, actually, it's not so much a question. What's interesting is you have the Styglek talking about the past, or not the Styglek per se, but Thrade talking about how you defeated the Creeper. And it sounds like it's talking about when the Nexus died. But that doesn't really make sense of the fact that Aliana created the anti-creeper in this just before the events of this game. Weapons, nullifier. So if the Styglek were aware of the anti-creeper, like, where did they come in? Were they there when the Nexus was destroyed, and that's how they lost contact with the Loki and the Creeper? Because that's what it sounds like, because the Nexus was where the communication was coming from. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's just kind of, it's a neat component of the story. Okay, sorry about that. There was a phone call while that mission was ending. I figured that it was just kind of a matter of cleanup. It did kind of cut off what I'd been saying, but all I'd been doing is talking about just how Thrade, the Consortium, the Loki, and the Creeper interact. So that was 21 minutes, and I think that may have been an increase from the last one, but I wasn't paying attention. We'll submit that. I'll have to try and watch these in the future. It is at the beginning of the video, so maybe I'll check that. But the next one took 65 minutes. I'm really hoping this doesn't take that long, especially given that with pausing and everything, the video ends up being longer than the actual level was. But I will call that good for now, and thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.